Alright, folks, what up? It's your boy Bruce back again. Another movie review. This time we're going to be reviewing Judge Dredd, starring Sylvester Stallone. This movie came out in. I'm trying to look for the thing here. I don't actually. It doesn't say on here, but it is old. The way you can tell if starring Judge Dredd and it says Judge Dredd, or if the title is just Dredd or Dredd 3D, it's not this one. Now you might be like, Judge Dredd? Well, I've never heard of him. And well, if you have heard of Judge Dredd, too bad. I'm explaining them to you for all the people that don't know who Judge Dredd is. So Judge Dredd is a comic originating from the UK, which I hate. I hate British people. I'll admit it. But there's still two good things that came out of the United Kingdom: Judge Dredd and Iron Maiden. That's it. So it was part of 2000 AD, which was a magazine showing off sci-fi themed comics. Anyways, Judge Dredd was popular enough to eventually spin off into his own series, and eventually got I guess the attention from Hollywood Pictures to make a movie out of it. Now, they were trying to make Judge Dredd kind of explode into the American scene. It was still big in UK, but in America nobody was really heard of him, unless you were like an Anthrax fan. Which, speaking of which, Anthrax had their song, but they made this movie, and they made a Judge Dredd, excuse me, a Judge Dredd arcade machine made by Midway, and it was canceled. I mean, I have seen it. I played it. Yes, in the flesh. No. Also, speaking of which, I got a new haircut. What do you guys think? But yeah, whatever. That's why I'm not wearing my hat. But yeah, on to the movie itself. Now, for those who know about Judge Dredd, he always wears a helmet. But Stallone isn't wearing a helmet on the cover. That's right. This doesn't even look like Judge Dredd. This looks like any generic space cop. That's because, well, Stallone had a big ego. Probably still does. So I think he was like, I gotta that's Arnold. I gotta show my face. I'm Rocky Balboa. I gotta show my face. And, they're like, fine, whatever. Just throwing money at it, seeing if it'll stick. It did not stick, I'll tell you this. Judge Dredd, Stallone, and, well, beginning of the movie wears his helmet. You think it's gonna be all cool, but, halfway through, for whatever reason, he takes off his helmet. As a Judge Dredd fan, in the comics, and really everything else other than this movie, he never takes his helmet off. You never see what he looks like. Never. Watching the scene where he takes off his helmet is the equivalent of this: crystal meth. And I would rather do this than see that scene again. It's just horrible. I mean, I'm sorry, guys, but it is very, very bad. So, in the movie, the main villain is Judge Dredd's clone, or I guess twin brother, clone brother, Star Wars. It's like, think of like Jango Fett, it's a clone. And, well, his brother frames him for murder. His brother doesn't wear a helmet. They should have just done that. When Stallone's playing Judge Dredd, he keeps his helmet on. But when he's playing the clone, he takes his helmet off. There, you fixed it. And, it's not like the actual actor that they got to play his clone looks anything like Judge Dredd. Not even the same eye color, same hair color. not even, I don't even think the same hair color. They look nothing alike. So I don't know what you're saying, that he is a clone of this? No! You pig! You swine! You sus Dominicus! You absolute slobberish, blabbering pig! You worthless ham! You pork slop! But yeah, so he frames Judge Dredd for murder, which I thought he could get away with murder. You know, ain't this like the corrupt future? Wouldn't they just not care? In the comics, Judge Dredd does way more horrible things to innocent bystanders. Not just shoot him. Or whatever. Yeah, so he has to take the long walk. Walk the scorched earth. But along the way, he meets comic relief. Forgot the actor's name, but he's supposed to be... You see him in the beginning of the movie, and... Excuse me. And apparently, they meet their paths once again, and now they're going on crazy hijinks. And where Judge Dredd might have to learn a lesson through the way. No. No! But, yeah. They go across some mutants, you know, which isn't the comic. I will give the movie this. It's accurate. Sorry for that voice crack. It's accurate in the way that Batman Forever or Adam West Batman is accurate to the comics. Because it's goofy. Okay, here's what I think. Look at this movie as the Adam West Batman of Judge Dredd. You know? And Dredd 3D which is the newer one, is as the Dark Knight of Judge Dredd movies. Or, you know, things out there. You know? Like, this one is obviously, it's goofy, you know, it's meant to be, it's always meant to be all lighthearted, you know. Sylvester Stallone is cracking witty one-liners. Yeah. One thing that really gets me is that the Anthrax song, I Am the Law, which is his catchphrase, isn't in this movie. Total missed opportunity. Anthrax is a part of the Big Four. I digress. Judge Dredd, the movie, it's, I'm slurring my speeches. An interesting fact about it is that I think when the movie came out, it was PG-13. Maybe it was rated R, I don't know. But from what I know, when it came out in cinemas, PG-13. But the back of the VHS, it says it's rated R. And they did the same thing with the Spawn movie, live-action Spawn movie. When it was in theaters, it was rated PG-13, but when it came out on VHS, home released, it was rated R. So, this might be an unrated version. I mean, it's, you know, it's rated, of course, but you know what I mean. Interesting tidbit, it had a video game adaptation by Acclaim. I played it. Not even once. Not even once. Don't play. I couldn't even figure out how to... Yeah, maybe I'm just bad at video games. I mean, I am, but I can't even figure out how to get past first level. Don't do it. Not even once, guy. Dudes, not even once. But yeah, hokey. It's kind of boring after like a little bit. It's kind of boring here or there, but it usually starts to pick itself up. So you know what? My overall review for Judge Dredd, Sylvester Stallone's edition, solid. Nice hard solid. You know what? I take that back. Maybe not a solid. A loose 5 out of 10. Maybe 4 out of 10, 6 out of 10 some parts. 5 out of 10. That's what I'm gonna do. Sometimes it ranges from a 6 out of 10 to 4 out of 10. But it's good. It's good. Really want me to say don't watch it, but you can also watch it. That really goes with any movie. Even if I rate it lower, I'm not your dad. Watch what you want to watch. But you know, if you ask my opinion, I make your own opinion. You know, inform yourself and see if you like it. So yeah, 5 out of 10, Sylvester Stallone Judge Dredd movie. It's good for the planet, and it's okay for you. Now, if you don't mind, I have some business to take care of.